Hello everybody. Today we're going to be working on finding science that we just haven't found yet. Today we're going to be working on finding science. Alright, sorry about that. Use a basic fuselage. Might have a few extra parts in here that we can use now. This will be our basically a search vehicle. That's weird. Alright, well, that works. Get ourselves a tail going. I'll correct the position. Now, when you make a tail, you're gonna want things to pull up naturally. You kind of want to have to fight to come down, otherwise you're gonna just crash easily. So to do that, you tip the tail slightly to always be pulling you up slightly. Now you see how far back that goes? That's because our weight's either too far forward or our tail goes back too far. So I technically need a smaller tail, but we can move things around to see if there's a better option. You always kind of want your wings over the center of gravity. That looks better. We're still gonna have to have some adjustments, but that looks better. Change it to smooth. It's gonna look really funny. Sign it. Make sure we have our flaps that we need. This particular wing I really don't like because you always have to fine tune it. And it always takes extra time, which is why I get excited whenever I have the other wing. Could use a slanted, but it's kind of too late. I already got that one set up. Alright, that'll do for that. Now we need to make sure we have enough intake. Now we're gonna need to put on some engines. You kind of want your engines to be over the area of your center of gravity if you can. Otherwise, you gotta start planning for things. Engines? You might actually not even need those, because that's just going to add extra weight to the front. And then we could probably add extra air. Alright. Your landing gear. You want your back landing gear to be just behind your center of gravity. Otherwise, pulling up becomes kind of difficult. Should be pretty good like that. I like that. Alright, whenever it's the medium landing gear, you gotta remember to turn off steering for the back landing gear. Otherwise, you're gonna run into some problems. Probably want a battery in there. Our thrust rate ratio is kind of low. Slightly. There's a couple ways to fix this. This might actually look cooler anyway. There we go. Now we have a respectful thrust to weight ratio. But I think our angles are off. So what I'll do with that is I'll actually attach them there. I should be able to move it over far enough. Nope, can't move it over far enough. Hello, if you just showed up. We'll try to get this as straight as we can. There we go. That looks pretty straight. That looks pretty good. Now we gotta put on some science. Since we have all this real estate on the tail, we're over the number of parts. I think we can afford to upgrade, so I'm just going to build it anyway and then we'll upgrade. There's gonna be a lot of science on this thing. This is actually not realistic, but it's just kind of the only places to put things. Hey Can, how are you? They work you? Well, that's what happens when you think you have a good job. I actually fully quit mine. Alright. So what all did you end up doing today? We should have a pilot showing up soon. Yeah. You said you're what, 19? 20? I can't remember exactly how old you are. I like to mess with young people usually on their first jobs as much as possible for some reason. Yeah, 20. I forgot to set these. Alright. Yeah, whenever I was starting about that age. Alright. This isn't gonna work. My wings are too far forward, I think. Well, usually the guy who messes around and doesn't do any work is usually like the one that does nothing, and he messes around with everybody because he has time to think about it. I'm gonna have to put these wings farther back, but I'm seeing if there's any science to be had from Alright. Yeah, the people who don't do work have the most time to think about how to mess with people who are working. You're probably making him look bad. Most likely. Alright. kind of smoothed out this and you still there, Can? Carry as much science as we can. Yeah, bad day. I'll make anybody mad. This is why you shouldn't mess with people while they're working, because it gives them a bad day. You actually want to make sure everything is as aerodynamic as possible. Alright, that looks pretty good. Oh, we can fix these. And for aerodynamics purposes, straighten those out. And probably lower them too. And we need to drop them back. Alright. Less testing needed. Oh, cool. Your phone glitched out. Did you hear what I said, or not really? Yeah, they tend to pick on the younger ones, and it's always the people who don't work that are the ones doing the picking on. Yeah, it was pretty bad whenever I was younger too. That was weird. I didn't actually do all that. Looks like we're slowing down. Gotta make sure you watch all that. But we already got like 7 science. And that's that same 7. I'm gonna go. Yeah, we'll probably go over there. Unless the direction that is saying I'm going is wrong. It's saying I'm going north. Because we're going that way. Or that way. Maybe it has to do with the rotation of the planet. We got plenty of fuel though. We'll probably have to go pretty far to get to something different specifically. Huh. We can get that bag. I like the flying around part of this. Seems like we found our cruising speed here. Welcome if you just showed up. Thanks for the thumbs up, whoever it was. That's over that ridge back there is station, home base. There was a water area to our right. I think I'm gonna head to that. I'm trying to head over to that. I'm gonna try to land somewhere in here. Yeah, we gotta go far, far right. Huh, that makes sense. The hottest part's the engine. And the coldest part is what was shut off. So that makes sense. This will be easier for re-entry. I added on Kerbal Engineer and one other one. Gives me all my data I need. It'll make it easier for me to be able to do things better. I won't be guessing stuff as much. Alright, coming up on our approach here. Increase our drag. Increase our lift. Everything looks good. We'll probably do some sort of turn. I imagine we're getting kind of close to stall speed right now, but I got the flaps for extra lift. I'm watching how fast we're dropping, and it is accelerating. Yep, we're approaching stall speed. So, based on the way that everything's behaving. Headed for right in front of us, so it's a good sign. We're on a controlled descent at night. Looks like it's morning almost here. I think I see a good place to land. Close to stall speed. Ugly maneuver, but it works. And touchdown. Not the best, not even really level, but we made it. Nothing blew up. Now. There we go. I'm leaving the engines running for the purpose of electric charge. They're like my little generators right now, since it's nighttime. Let's see if we can get any other sciences here. We'll keep it. It already checked seismic. Ooh, look at that. I think we already did that though. But we'll keep it anyway. And I think we got, what, temperature down here? No. Alright. Let's go ahead and shut the engine down. I'm gonna actually get out. And look lifeless. Something boring, I guess. We were here. If I wanted to be smart about it, I probably would have dropped them down so that they could have got back in, but I was worried about the science stuff blowing up. Ooh, look at that. Landed the first flag. Got some cleanup here to do. It's not all fun and games. There we go. That's what we were aiming for right there. Alright. This next one we'll probably build a rocket. You know, we might actually have one that already is gonna do the trick for us, so let's see. iota manned would do it. Hello, if you just showed up. So we don't need all this. Alright. And we also don't need all of this. Alright, that looks pretty good so far. Alright, that should be quite decent. Make sure everything's going the way we want it to. Put some stabilizers on it for launch. Make sure they actually launch at the right sequence. Alright. Everything looks like it's set to go. Our thrust weight to weight ratio is ridiculous. Yeah. And we can pretty much go anywhere we want to in this, I think. We'll aim for over there. We'll go down there on the next one probably. We'll try to get in right in there. should be pretty good. We'll see if we can get any extra science in there. It'll eventually come back down. Well, that would be a good time to be using this. Go ahead and get us turned around before we go to re-entry. Perfect. Now make us stop moving. And there's where our target area is over there on the horizon. Jebediah looks confident. Our brakes are out, landing gear is out, which is kind of pointless with the engine. I didn't realize I put that engine on here. So we'll probably end up dumping that since I won't be able to actually land it. I might dump it right before I land though. So we can now just speed up the approach. Gear doesn't even need to be out. Re-entry. Not really sure where that heat thing went. It had that heat setting up before, and I didn't put it to go away. I'm not sure what happened. We might be able to land this thing on point. But we're definitely coming down where we wanted. The other McJeb stuff's gone too. I'm not really sure what happened. Actually, I think I do know why. I think we can keep this thing intact. Almost out of fuel. Almost out of fuel. There it is. Well, that's good enough for intact. We knew that engine wasn't going to work anyway. We already got science, so this is just hopes for extra. Alright. Cover the vessel. I think we have enough to get one more step of research done. We do. And that was why we did all that. Miniaturization. Whoa. Not really sure what that is. These are new parts for me. There's that tail piece that we need. And that would even work. Hey, comrade. What you up to? Got any plans for today? Yeah, exactly. So I can choose one thing. Trying to figure out what it should be. There's a lot of new parts in this thing that I don't know anything about. Ooh. Well, the landing pod thing, lander can, would be really useful. I'm still not really sure what this does. Did you ever figure out what Minecraft mod it was? I'm really curious about that. I think we'll probably go with that one. It has a lot of new parts that we can play with. That's cool. Yeah. Alright. That is about all we can afford there. How much money we got? Probably should do some missions for some money. Did we get our astronauts back from space? We got one still lost. Missing in action. Is he supposed to come back? That's the question. Yeah, I mean we could play that. You just gotta let me know what I need to download to make it work. Because I really don't have a clue. Yeah, I did download the Curse client. I believe I put that in there. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, we can do that. Well, I don't know anything about setting up servers anyway, so this should do what we're needing. Yeah, I hear you. So how much are we actually gonna get for this? I might need to refine my design. We're only gonna get 13. I'm about to spend like twice as much. Yeah, I'm about to go way over budget. Not the one I was looking for. There it is. Low budget as possible. Yeah, I mean, yeah, we could try whatever. I'm down. Still too much. I've never used Discord. I'm gonna drop the. It's gonna be our break. Yeah, that's cool. We'll see if this gets it up there. Yeah, alright, let me know what's going on with it then. Alright, we'll see if this even gets up there high enough. Thanks for the thumbs up. Nope, not quite enough. Need just a slightly larger engine. Alright, that should be good. $240, $320. Alright, now to see how these work. Oh right, no carbonite. That's the first time I've ever used one of those like that. I think I did once before. But I forgot you gotta put carbonite in it. Alright. Wonder if I can land something in there. Whoa. We might need the heat shield. That's ridiculous. Okay, that was a lot more thrust than I thought it was gonna be. We might not make it back, but we're gonna try. Now we gotta get him back. That's a bit high up there. I do not know if this is gonna make it. We're going slow enough, I think. Welcome if you just recently showed up. It's looking good. Yeah, we'll be fine. Just fine. Just in time for morning. Speed it up to the ground. Yep, successful launch. I'll probably be going to do a stream with Comrade pretty soon. There we go. Moving along. We'll probably be planting a flag on IOTA soon. I'll probably be trying to do that on my next stream. Hello, if you just joined us. Gotta test this terrier. How much are we getting for it? I don't think we're getting a whole lot. Now we just need to get ourselves over to the water. Our thrust to weight ratio should be good enough. Guess not. I guess their thrust to weight ratio thing is wrong. Yep. There we go. Gonna try to recover the whole thing. Should be able to. Yep, I'll be able to do that. There we go. And we get pretty much all the money back for the whole vessel. Alright, we've gotten the money up there. I'm gonna call this stream over for right now, and we'll pick it up from here the next time I'm back. Alright, y'all have a good one, and thanks for watching.